It's a good thing I ain't on no schedule. For the last 3 days, I've had my days planned out. And I ain't, let's see, where am I throwing these? Going right there. I ain't come nowhere near doing what I was planning on doing. And tell you right now, whew, I don't know who coined that phrase about follow your dreams or documenting your journey. I don't know where that come from. And that sound a lot of you make, like, wee, woo, I can't make it. Tucker Upper makes it a lot. You. And I think to hold him, I don't know. I don't even know what that means. And Tucker's kind of got that you down pat, but some of you guys, you need a little work. Good copper in that. I don't have a noise. But I got over the dumpster diving virus. I wasn't going to do it no more. I was just going to do stuff around the neighborhood. And the last 2 or 3 days, sure enough, I had to run errands for my daughter, and I had the car, and I was close by the dumpsters. So a diving I went. And now I've got the double D virus again. I mean, I've got it bad. I ain't gonna be happy just picking up neighbor stuff. Well, I like getting that stuff, but God, I love just peeping in them dumpsters, and I don't even get upset when there ain't nothing. And when there's several things in there, I get really excited. I just love it. Why in the world do I want to get out there and get into other people's garbage and trash? And what did that come out of? I got so much. I am really not got myself organized. Is that copper? Yeah, it's copper. But I've got the dumpster fever bad. And them doggone camp chairs I was so proud about giving life to again. I'm scrapping them suckers. I ain't gonna try it. I ain't having no yard sales. I ain't having no flea market. To me, that stuff ain't fun. What's fun is getting in them dumpsters and never knowing what you're not what you are or not gonna find. It's, you know, I need my copper bin over here, don't I? Why is I'm getting this wire that's burnt? I hadn't burnt no copper. I hadn't burnt no copper, I swear I ain't, but seems like there's a good long piece there. I can clean it up a little bit where it looks bright. That's copper. Lord of mercy, that's metal. Metal. I'm just trying to get all my wire picked up. I got 2 videos I made. I think they're pretty crappy. But you know what? They're already uploaded. And I can't think of a title for them. I think they're pretty crappy. I don't know. I wonder what that's hooked to. I don't go cutting the cord unless I know. Oh, that's my lamp. I ain't. Oh, I'm scrapping that. Yeah, I'm scrapping that. I think I'm just going to go ahead and title them Lousy Video Number 2 and Lousy Video Number 1, and watch at your own risk. I hate to just delete them out after I done went through all the trouble of putting them up there. This pickup, I'm going to have to get me a good pickup stick. These Harbor Freight ones just ain't hitting on it. I guess when you're picking up stuff here and you don't really remember where you got it or how you got it, that's plastic. I definitely got to make a trash run tomorrow. And will be an opportunity to do some diving again. But I have got to get my little shed straight where I can. I wonder what kind of motor's in these. That's a long ways down to that floor when I'm sitting in this walker. You know, I don't know what's in this pump, but I'm always curious about stuff like this, so you know what, let's just see what's in there. Am I recording? Yeah, I'm recording. Anyway, come on down some more. I'm gonna bust this thing open. Maybe not. Well, it must have a motor in it of some kind. So, I I'll be checking that out later when I got my screws and everything. That can go in there. That can go in there. Whew. And another keyboard. Can't be much wire in that, but I bet it's copper. Another keyboard. Whew. I've actually got more wire here than I thought I had. But I'm going to get me a good wire stripper, so I ain't going to strip this wire till I get the stripper. And I won't be buying no cheap one. That one I was looking at for $79. I read some reviews on that. And there was 6 reviews and 4 of them was negative, and 2 of them, one was okay and the other one was wonderful. So I ain't gonna get that $76 one. I'm gonna get that $220 one. $220. That's electric. You don't have to hook a drill to it. And, oh, look at there. Piece of yellow brass. You know, I don't know. I'm trying to think if I know any scrappers or know of any scrappers that is really making like big money. And big money to me in scrapping would be, I don't know, 60 grand a year. And most of the guys I see, I don't know about how bad they're scrimping, but it's obvious they don't have an abundance of money. And I don't know what Shane Man TV's story is. I really hadn't asked him. I mean, I'm kind of wondering if he's retired military. I know he's had to have done something else, because he's saying the scrapping is his hobby. And it looks like he's scrapping full time. So I don't know, and I don't know. I'm not going to ask him what he makes. He might want to tell me privately or something, maybe and maybe not. And come out of there, you sucker. I'm going to have to get up. Get your lazy butt up, Wood Dauber. Doggone it. There's another piece of bare-ass copper. No, it ain't. It just felt bare. Gee. Now, I see another piece over there. We'll Doggone it, get up here. You know, this eye is the one with the cataract. I think I got cataracts on the other, my left one too, but this right one, it really throws your depth of perception or depth of field off. Unless you're right up on it. And I almost cut that, and that would have been a mistake. There's another bar. There's one down there. Well, I got that mess cleaned up. No, I ain't, not yet. Woo! Now, about 8 years ago when I started scrapping, I didn't know nothing about it. I thought I did. And I seen these here, a guy had a box full of them. They're battery cable clamps, but it's copper coated. It's not solid copper. And I thought they was copper. And he wanted 10 cents a piece for them. And he had a big old bucket of, well, almost a barrel full of them. And I checked on the price of copper, and I estimated the weight on these by measuring one, and then I put 10 on a little scale and weighed them. And I'm thinking, dang, I can quadruple my money on that real quick. That first trip to the scrapyard, I learned what copper is and ain't. And these definitely ain't. All that is shred, or I use them for clamps to clip tarps over stuff and stuff like that. I still got a bunch of them things, but copper they're not. So needless to say, I couldn't get the scrap out of them what I paid for them at 10 cents a piece. Matter of fact, I'd have to get take about 4 of these here to weigh a pound. So I was going to have 40 cents in it, and at that time, scrap was like 11, 12 cents a pound. So I learned, you know, sometimes if you don't never fall down on something you're doing, when you do fall, you ain't gonna know how to get back up pretty quick because you ain't never had to get back up. So I know how to get up real good. You know, figuratively speaking. I mean, I don't know how to get up real good if I fall out here on the ground and bust my butt. And I have to hope somebody's here or there's something close by that I can pull myself up on. I holler for Jaden. And if Donovan and Joey's not here, and my daughter, then I just tell Jaden, bring me a pillar and tell them where I'm at when they get here. And then, of course, the dogs come running up. Next thing you know, I got both dogs sitting on top of me. I think they think they're helping. But they especially that little one, she'll sit right on my belly. It looks like she's grinning at me. boy, for a brand name coffee pot like this thing, this Mr. Coffee, it is a piece of crap. Wonder what the fast way is to take these. I guess it's screw it, or you can just bust it. I'll bust it apart. There ain't much in these. Don't want to spend too much time. Let's see how easy that's going to pop. Oh my goodness. It's shattered. Ain't wasting no time on the screws on that. Let's see what we got here. Well, come on for aluminum. I mean, plastic. Well, there's some aluminum in there. I don't know how they'll classify that, but, and there's some wire. There's a little bit. And I'll have to get my screw gun on that to get the rest of that loose. And then there's a little board there, a little is that a transformer in this thing? I don't know what that is. I don't know. But anyway, that's good. I'll tell you what, I ain't turning nothing down. If it's got metal in it, I'm scrapping it. And my journey has just begun. And hopefully, my journey will last 12 years. That way, my middle grandson will be graduating. He'll be a doctor. And I can be proud. Well, I'm proud of him now. My youngest one, he'll be a young man. And hopefully he's going to turn out all right. I think he will, but that little stunt he pulled yesterday, that little boy's over here, they was playing. The little boy's 6 years old. Jaden's 9, he'll be 10 in July. And instead of going in the house and peeing, he grabs a water bottle and pees in the water bottle. And then he starts dumping it out, and the little boy, he said the little boy held his shirt out and said, pour it on me. So he poured it on him. Good Lord. I don't know about that boy sometimes. Yeah, let's see, is there anything else here I can, well, that, but I gotta have my tools to do that. Got TV there. Got all that wire in there. I bet that's the way it sits is 25 pounds of insulated wire. And I've got more around. Oh, jeez. But I'm on my 12-year journey, my sentimental journey. I've always liked that song, Sentimental. Sentimental Journey. When I was in the Army in 1959, our whole battalion was shipping out, going overseas to a permanent duty station in Germany. And we was all walking up that thing, boarding the ship. And there's a big old Army band out there on the pier playing Sentimental Journey. And some of them boys was draftees. I was a volunteer. And them draftees, boy, they was some of them were crying. Oh man, they was homeboys. They didn't want to go, and I couldn't figure out for the life of me why. I mean, gosh. And when I got on the ship, they turned around and marched me back off because I couldn't go on the ship. I couldn't make the trip aboard the ship because I had a cast on my right arm where I had gotten in a fight with this guy. Well, I didn't get in a fight. I started the fight. The guy thought he knew me, and he didn't know me. I didn't know him. And I'm a real dyed in the white wool southern boy back then, you know. I never went to school with blacks. I didn't know anything about them except I'd always been taught they was bad. And I was always taught if you hit them one time, they'll go running. And that guy started hugging on me. And I put my left arm around his neck and I pounded him in the side of his head and broke my daggone hand. And after that, he proceeded to kick my ass. I mean, every time if I hit him once, he hit me 5 times. That's how fast he was. And that was my introduction to black people. I sure wish I could get in touch with him today. He'd really get a kick out of seeing my grandsons being mixed. He would get a kick out of that. But me and him become real good friends. His name was Donald Patterson, and I always called him Floyd Patterson after that. Cause you didn't want to start no crap with him. He was short, but he was quick. And I don't know why he thought he knew me, but he did. But we was real good friends after that. Last time I seen him, he was a staff sergeant. So I'm thinking he probably made a career out of it. I don't know. But that was a good man. He sure beat my ass. Of course, that wasn't the last time it got beat after I got over to Germany. I don't know what it is about GIs and drinking and going to bars. It's always something got to get started. Well, I guess it's probably getting on up in the shank of the evening. I ain't got a clue what time maybe 4 o'clock. And I got some editing to do. I'm going to try to put this one up tonight. I hope it ain't too boring. But I just want all my subscribers to know that I love every one of you. And if I neglect to say hi, I'm sorry, I just missed you or something. But if I know who you are and you comment and stuff, you'll get a hi from me. Oh, and I just noticed a while ago when I went online, I done hit 70 subscribers. So I got a new subscriber last night. And I was looking at one of Shane Man TV's videos back when he just got 75 subscribers. And he had a giveaway for his 75th subscriber celebration. And the way he did it, he said you had to do 3 things. You had to subscribe to his channel, you had to like the video, and you had to leave a comment. and you would automatically be entered into the drawing for the prize. And at that time, his prize, he had been to the American Pickers place in LeClaire, Iowa, and he went in the store there and bought a coffee cup mug that said, "I picked the American Pickers," and then he got a magnet sign there and said, "I picked the American Pickers," and that was the prize. So I don't know. I don't think I got anything anybody wants. But I know Free is Better 86, when they did their thing for, I forget how many it was, they gave away a $25 gift card, MasterCard. And they almost got scammed in the process. So I'm kind of a cash guy, you know. Just give me the cash. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to offer a cash prize, a gift card, a Walmart card, or a MasterCard, something like that. And maybe $25, maybe $50. Yeah, I'll make it $50. So I'm just 5 away from 75. So I'll make it $50. And what else was I wanting to say? Oh, remember a while back in one of my videos I was talking about my dirt collection, how I lost it and all that stuff, and well, a couple of people have sent me some dirt. And one is one is from Mexico. Ain't a state, but I'll take it. And the other one was from Alaska. So sent me, it had a little, looked like a little coin baggie to put coin in, probably an ounce of dirt. So I'll tell you what, if anybody wants to send me dirt, I'll start me another dirt collection, see how far I can get with that thing. And we'll see. I guess I have to put my address up. I don't know, do I put my physical address up or do I get a box? Some people say it's not good to put a physical address up, but I got no problem nobody knowing where I live. Heck, you can get on the internet and find out where somebody lives. I'll think about that. Maybe I'll use the box number. Anyway, that's the plan. And I'm on a sentimental journey. And I'm hoping it lasts for at least 12 years. And I'm hoping all of y'all can get there with me. Now I got to come up with a good introduction for that. Maybe an airplane or train. I love trains. I love trains, especially the old stuff, you know, the steam engines. That's, when I was growing up, that's what they were, man. Them monsters be coming down the track, just huffing and puffing, spitting out cinders, and you could see flame coming out of the smokestack. And that whistle blowing, that just sent chills down my back. Them days is gone. I can't remember when it disappeared, you know. I know when I joined the Army, when they took us to Fort Jackson, we went on a train, and that was a steam engine. But when we got on the train to go from Fort Bragg, North Carolina to New York, where we were shipping out, going overseas on that boat, that was a diesel engine pulling that train. Oh, I loved them days. Loved that Army. Love the food, love the people, love the German people. Just everything about it. Love the German family that I'm still friends with today. I wished I could go around and see every one of them. The main one I would like to see, though, well, the three main ones, they've died. And I was shocked when I found them and found out that, well, I wasn't so shocked when Mom and Dad died, but when one of the daughters died, that tripped me out. And then, of course, another one of the boys that I was friends with, he had died too. One of them had colon cancer, and God, I loved them people. I just loved it. I can't ever how it got that we was killing each other in World War II. And the dad of these kids, he was a World War II German Army veteran. And he had a leg shot off by a American 50 caliber submachine gun. Lost a leg. He wore a phony leg or a fake leg, whatever you want to call it. His name was Walter. And I felt, when I met that man and I realized, hey, he was shooting maybe at my uncles that was over there, and they was maybe shooting at him, and maybe he killed some, I'm sure he killed Americans. Americans killed Germans. But I just get mixed emotions when I think about Walter. I mean, he gave up a lot in that war. The main thing they lost. And I can't imagine how that feels, you know. But they lost the war. And Hitler he was a madman. He had them fooled. He had them fooled. And I know there was a lot of bad Nazis and stuff, you know, there, but majority of the people, they won't like that. God, that tears me up to think about it. All my friends, everybody, my friend, my relatives shooting at each other. And I was always, when I was a kid in the 40s, Mom always told me, don't go around playing around them cars. You go around them cars out there on that street, Hitler will get you. Meaning Adolf Hitler, the German dictator. Hitler will get you, and I remember that. Anyway, enough of this crap. Close it out. If I disappear, that means my remote works.